Hey folks, Paul here. Run through a few trades I'm in at the moment. Obviously I am not licensed to give any financial advice, so none of this is trading advice. This is just an idiot on YouTube giving out some crazily showing everyone how much money he's losing or making on a day-to-day basis. Anyway, looking here at the US index, we've basically been stuck in this range since the March volatility. It's then just gone into a dribbling range. This is possibly going to continue on right through maybe even till August, coming out the other end of the European summer. If we make a break out of this range, then we may look to return to some sort of trend up or down, but I'm really biased on the US index is remaining range bound. Saying that, we've recently just hit the bottom of the range. We've bounced on a 4-hourly basis. We're showing some strong upward momentum, so we may make a run for the top of the range, and that's what most of my trades are based on at the moment. There is a level you could mark out right through the guts of that range. Sort of area here, you can see we stalled at it here on the way up. We hit it here. You can probably go back farther in the charts and see it again, but you can see we've hit it here, and basically it's right through the middle of this range. It just shows fair value equilibrium of that range. That's where the fair value price is on the US index at the moment. But so you can, we may hit that, drop down, expand back through to the upside of the value, and then it'll look to come back down, continue. That's what I would anticipate. We may hit it, and that could be will probably be the eventual catalyst for an expansion into a trending move. It'll either break through it out of the top, come back to equilibrium, and then break higher, or it'll hit it. Could hit it here and break lower. So keep that in mind. But while we're inside the range, we'll keep trading everything inside the range. US CAD. Again, similar arrangement. We've got this big, we're stuck inside this big wedge. Looks like at the moment like we're breaking back up towards the top side of the wedge. There was an opportunity to get longs in off some highs here on this overall consolidation, bounce, broke it, return to it. That was a potential opportunity to get longs on. Obviously, I haven't got anything on the US CAD at the moment. If it returns to the top of this area, I might be interested in getting some longs on, and looking for a press back up into these old highs here, or this sort of whole area up here, up around 40-50 possibly would be a target. It's about another 55 pips up from where we are now, but I don't want to be getting long right up here, right in the middle of the range. Aussie US has been in an uptrend, but you can see here this uptrend is losing a lot of power. The curve is slowing down. It's been constrained on the upside. We've run up, broken this sort of resistance area, hit it, broken it, formed a lower high, broken down. There's another area of previous support here, which we're hitting on an hourly basis. If it bounces back up here, I might be inclined to get short. Stops up here somewhere, up around the 6 level. You want to get in around the 65-60 area maybe. You could even have stops at 65-80, which is 20 pip stop, and targeting a breakdown back into potentially these old highs in here, which might line up with it hitting it over here somewhere. Or it could go a bit deeper into it, and if US index gets really strong tonight, being Friday, potentially looking at a Friday reversal on the week. So you look at the week, we've big bullish move, Thursday reversal, and Friday pullback on the week is kind of what I'm potentially looking for on most pairs. So in line with that US index. bouncing back up to top of the range, looking for most pairs to be bearish against it. There's nothing there. I don't want to get short there on Aussie at the moment. Either need a pullback or we need to break this level, retest it and get short on a simple break and retest of a horizontal level inside the downtrend. So that's what I'm looking to have form on the Aussie, is a sort of downtrend here. This is a horizontal level, break, retest, get short in the downtrend, or what we've done here is we've broken this level, look for a retest of that, get short, and keep it really simple. Pound yen, 15-minute chart, a couple of shorts on that at the moment. A few reasons for that. US yen is very bearish, even though the US index is strong. So US index is strong, US yen is bearish, so tends to suggest that there is a lot of yen strength. So pairs that are weak against the US dollar are going to be extra weak against the yen. So the pound USD on an hourly basis, we're short on that as well, similar reasoning. Zoom out on this, we have a sort of fairly weak pound. Even though we've had a rally this week on the pound, we opened, gap down, rallied up, we've then struggled to press higher, even as other pairs were. The euro was making higher highs, pound USD was making lower highs in here, so it's been showing a divergence between the three sort of majors there, which tends to suggest pound is the weakest out of the euro, the pound and the USD. So if we're seeing some USD strength coming in, then we should see some continued pound weakness. And basically, on a really basic level, it's basically the same sort of thing. We've got a resistance area stemming back right back to this consolidation through here. And you can see we bounced off it, dug back into it, off it again, rejected it, broke it through it, stuck around in it, and breaking away from it here. So it's a simple break and retest of a horizontal level off the hourly chart, and I'm looking for a breakdown just to fill in this liquidity void down here. You could look at being a trending move, you could look at this area down here, and you could look at some sort of channel, maybe coming off the top here, down here, and look for some extensions of the channel, possibly even something like that. You could look for extended targets down here, but basically what I'm trying to line that up with is this old high over here. And overall, I've strong belief that we could come back down and retest this high, fill in this liquidity void over here. So you could see a move right down into here somewhere, which is a big move. So it's tempting to hold on to at least a portion of that trade for that move. So being bearish USD, that sort of runs through that trade. Also leaves me bearish pound yen, seeing as there seems to be usually short-term yen strength. We had a area here. Overall, we've been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Came back up, made low, retested the highs here, and we've been breaking down inside this channel. I sort of marked it out initially just with trend lines, but you can also throw a median line on and line the median line up with the channel, and that gives you the center line of the median line. You can see it's been respected consistently all the way through down on the channel, and then once that median line gets what as median line traders would call it zoomed, or broken through, you've got an 80% chance that it's actually going to come down and hit the lower median line. So there's a fairly high probability trade in here, and it lined up with the price action really nicely. I didn't get an entry up here. I missed a retest of this level, which is what I would initially have looked for. You would run higher, runs out, stops, basically breaks through it, comes back to this is what's a nice CT breaker. So I missed that. The order block running up into the RCT breaker was then retested here, so I got short a couple of positions there. One of them was pending, one of them was at market as it traced. I actually thought when I was looking at this, I thought it was a 1 hour chart. I didn't realise it was 15 minutes, but anyway, it doesn't matter, it's the same trade. And just looking for a punch down. I'll take partials on this here. Trail to stop on the second position to break even and hold the remaining. Because there's a potential for it to come all the way down here. It could come right back down here, sort of 160 pips. So we'll take off some partials here and then stops to break even and see whether we get a really nice big zooming move sort of lower. So that is the pound yen and pound USD shorts. Possibly a bit dangerous going short on both, but I've only got a small position on the pound USD. Euro looks to potentially have topped out. It is in a big overall consolidation as well, lining up with the US index basically. Sort of just run something through here. So we've hit the top of the range, run out, stops, this uptrend zoomed and then tapered off right into the top of the range perfectly, breaks down, retests. What is a breaker in here? But it's effectively just, and retests it, breaks down again, so if it comes back up here in London, I might be keen on getting some sort of shorts in here and look for a break back down into this level here. So this is just trading a range rather, because it's not in a clear trend, we're in a clear range. You want to take your trades at either extent of the range, not in the middle of the range. It's the reason I'm not looking to trade US CAD, because we're right in the middle of the range. Euro though, it's a 15 minute, so if we get a rally back up here on the Euro in Asia going into London, I'll look for shorts. But from an hourly point of view, if we get a rally up, I'll get short on it and look for a breakdown. If I miss it, I miss it. I've got plenty of other trades on. Gold, is that the same thing? Has been in an uptrend of sorts. It's tapering off in line with the sort of bounce in the US index. We've got this consolidation prior to the last run up. We've broken through that resistance level. Lower high, lower low. Starting a new downtrend potentially. Still really in the current uptrend here. And it could just be coming back down to here to then bounce and go higher long term. So there's not a lot of range between this area and this area. That's a large, and the longer it goes, it's, I suppose 160 pips. At the moment we'd have to have a stop of around 130, 150 pips, 160 pip stop. So there is a 1-to-1 short in there, I guess. You could zoom in on it and go for a little bit more risk and try and say this is a top out, or you could look for a break of this trend line, and if it can break and close below there, you get short with the stops up above the high and just look for the move back down to this area. Could be a way to play it. That gives you about an 80 pip stop for around 150 pip breakdown, maybe 130 pips. Could be one way to play it, or if we get a press back up into here, if this channel continues, if this here channel continues and we get a bounce back up into here, forms a swing high in here, back down, retest, break down, could be a better trade. But while we're stuck inside this little channel, I'm not going to toy with gold at the moment. And that's pretty much brings us to the close. That's where we're at. That's as long as my analysis for the day needs to take. We'll see how those roll out and play out, and I'll update you again. Might do a few more of these going forward. Anyway, good luck, and we'll roll into the weekend. See you next time.